When beginning to paint our shapes for our color wheel, we're going to start with our primary colors. On mine, I started with red first, but red is a pretty strong color and it can be hard to get it out of your paintbrush. So let's start with yellow and just take your brush, dip it in your yellow, and gently fill in the shapes. When you're finished with your yellow, you can move on to painting your blue and then paint your red. If you'd prefer, you can go in the same order I did. I started with a big brush and did the center and then realized I wasn't able to get smaller details that I needed. So I would recommend using a small brush. You don't need a lot of paint on your brush, and remember that this paint does not like water, so we're only going to use water to clean our brushes in between colors. So paint your whole shape one color. When you need to, you may clean it, then dry it really well and move on to your next color. You want to be really diligent about staying within your lines because we are going to be cutting these shapes out. And if you go outside of your lines or cover them up, then you won't be able to see where your lines are so that all your shapes look the same. Starting with our primary colors, we're just going to do yellow, blue, and red. Once we're finished with our primary colors, we're ready to do our secondary. Remember, secondary colors happen when you mix together primary colors. I'm going to start with green, and you get green by mixing yellow and blue together. You can dip in your green paint and just paint your green shape green. After we're finished with green, you can move on to orange, and to get orange, we mix yellow and red together. So you may dip in your orange paint to paint your orange shape. Once you're finished with orange, you may move on to violet. Violet, or purple, is when we mix together red and blue. So you can just dip right into your violet or purple paint and fill in your shape. Once you're finished your secondary colors, your first sheet of shapes should be filled up, and then you are ready to move on to your tertiaries.